beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I got a peppermint mocha today, so I'm feeling a little in the spirit. Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I am going to talk about, give a little few stories about the Texas Book Festival that was not this past week when you're watching this, but this past week. It was November 4th and 5th. No, I didn't vlog anything of it. I probably should have, but honestly, I didn't even think about it. And then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, my camera's back at my dorm. I'm at my home. Yeah. Bad planning on my part, I apologize. I had to take some random cute pictures, so insert a little bit of montage of cute pictures of me and my family. So the first person I went to see was Francisco X. Stork, and he wrote In the Memory of Light, which is a book that is absolutely fantastic, and if you have not read it, then I highly suggest you to read it. It is beautiful. Before I went and saw him, we stopped in at the panel with Julie Murphy.
I went to school for political science research and wanted to be a speechwriter for political campaigns. And then I read Twilight. That's not even a joke.
So I got to listen to her talk for a bit, and I was really wishing I had remembered to bring my arc of Ramona Blue, but I didn't, so that's my fault. This was a very impromptu last minute festival visit. So I didn't get to do as much as I normally would have if I had actually sat down and planned it out, but that's okay. We're still good. Anyway, so we kind of watched her panel a little bit, and then we watched the Francisco X. Stork panel, which I didn't really like the moderator much, so that kind of dumbed down the enjoyment a little bit, but I did get my book signed by him, as pictured here, because I left that at home, so I don't have the physical copy. So the book festival is hosted on the Capitol grounds in Austin, which is super cool. And I hate filming in a dorm. So it's on the Capitol grounds and in the Capitol in a long Congress. The perks of that is there is a coffee shop called Lavazza, and they have pretty decent coffee, but really good sandwiches, and it's really convenient. They have plugins for your phones, so that kind of became our pit stop, meeting stop, rest stop place. So recommend that. Actually, no, I don't recommend it because then it'll be crowded next time. It's an awful place. Never go there. So after that, we walked around a little bit more. I got more pins, which I guess I gotta show you them. My backpack. Oh, so this is my backpack for college. It's kind of a problem. I admit, kind of a problem, but it's cool. So we went, and there's this one stretch that's all of the booths. So on Congress, it's where you can buy books, and then a bunch of signing tents and stuff mostly, and then along, I don't know what road that is, but along one side of the Capitol, it's booths where people are selling stuff, independent publishers. There was an A&M tent there. Insert clip of me being very ecstatic about that.
Now we're talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Great voice crack there. Anyway, so there's that section. So we went through that section, and I bought from that Piggly Wiggly or whatever. I'll leave them linked down below because I love them so much. I got this pin from them at the Texas Teen Book Festival last year, and I bought this one today. It says, "What fools these mortals be," and I love it so much. I also got, let's see, what did I get? I got this pin over here, which you cannot see, but it says, "I read Texas books." I also got this pin right here, which says, "Read local." I also got, do you see all these pins? It's a bit ridiculous. What else did I get? Hang on. And I also got, see, I still have my books in here. I should have taken them out. I also got this one, which says #words matter. I got this one, which says, "I like big books and I cannot lie." And I got that one, which says, "Right, baby." So, got more for the backpack. Not that the backpack needed more, but it got more. So after that, it was almost time for Kendara Blake's signing, so I went over there and I got to see the tail end of Renee. Was Renee on day that day? No, I saw her Sunday. Oh dear, it's all getting mixed up. I saw the tail end of someone's, and it was cool. And then I listened to that panel and I got my book signed by Kendari Blake, but I forgot to take a picture of it and it's at home. So just know I got One Dark Throne signed and she said something like there can only be one and then signed her name, which was cool. I like that. I also bought and got signed All the Wind in the World by Samantha Mabry because it just sounded really cool. And when I was like looking at the authors who were going to be there, this book like stood out to me, like one because of this gorgeous cover and two, it just like sounded like a really cute fun book. So I bought it, I got it signed. She said that I was lovely. See, it says Hannah, you're lovely, and then she signed it. So that was nice. That was the last one for day one. We went home, we ate food, we watched Hatari, which is a John Wayne movie. And if you haven't seen Hatari, you should because it is fantastic. Flash forward to the next day. We listened to Lemony Snicket talk. Oh, okay. Lemony Snicket's He Represented It. I don't really like his bit that he does. He seemed very pretentious, pompous. I don't know what word I want, but like along those lines. And I don't know. It got kind of annoying. Like, okay, so his panel was in the House of Representatives room in the state capitol. And so every now and then he'd crack like a joke about government, which like was fine. They were funny, they were great. But then he kept doing it and kept doing it, and so then they weren't funny anymore. They're just kind of like, okay, this is getting annoying. You know, he overdid it. That's what it is, he overdid it. So yeah, I didn't really care for his panel. Plus like we couldn't hear him very well from where we were, so that didn't help much. And then we stood in line because my cousin really wanted to get his book signed because she loved A Series of Unfortunate Events growing up. I thought it was but she loved it, so I waited in line with her because I'm a good cousin. And yeah, so we waited for over an hour. And again, he just seemed kind of pretentious, pompous. Yeah, and he signs it like, you know, he's like the representative of Lemony Snicket, so he signs it the representative of Lemony Snicket, which again, kind of annoying. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy that part. He was promoting his like picture book. It was like The Bad Mood in the Stick or something, and some kids had like these little headbands that had like a little cloud with an angry face on it, and like halfway through the line I was like, Margaret, I need one of those headbands right now. And then we ate food. Oh, and then this is what I saw. So I saw the tail end of Renee Audier's panel, and then I saw Maggie Stiefvater's panel.
When I was 19, and so kind of dabbled with it while I was doing all of the other books as well, and then I spent 6 years actively writing it. How many here have actually read The Raven Cycle? How many of you actually didn't like it? Right?
Which, by the way, I hope I'm saying her name right. I think I'm saying her name right. But on Saturday evening, when my mom was like, okay, so what's the plan for tomorrow? Who are we seeing? I was like, I'm gonna go see Maggie Stiefvater. My sister went, Maggie Seabottom? And my cousin was like, no, she said Maggie Sea Otter. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate me in this picture that my mom got of me and Maggie Stiefvater, because am I getting it right? Her panel was by far the best, by far the funniest, by far the greatest. Absolutely loved it. And then I got my book signed by her, which, Maggie, if you're ever watching this, I feel like I don't think I was very articulate when I met you. I apologize for that now. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I got my book signed, guys. So I got All the Crooked Saints signed, which, by the way, fun fact, she only wrote the two Hannah part because I wanted to get this at Half Price Books. I try to like regulate which books I buy there and which books I bring, because like I want to support the festival, but also like it's expensive. So I wanted to get this at Half Price Books, and literally I could not find a copy that wasn't signed because I have a gift card at Half Price Books, and so I wanted to buy it there. And I could not find a copy that did not have a signature in it. So I already had the Maggie, she just wrote the two Hannah. Most people have the opposite problem. Most people like can't find a signed copy. I couldn't not find a signed copy. And then I got this book there and I got it signed, which, you know, haven't read it yet. Haven't even read the third one yet. But I know I'm going to love them because I love the first two. So So yeah, that is kind of my book festival wrap up. I know this one's kind of boring. Like, I feel like every festival after the Texas Teen Book Festival last year has been kind of like, not boring, but very dull in comparison to that one. That was a whirlwind of a day, and like Allie Carter was there, so that, yeah, that, I feel like nothing could top that. And if y'all are wondering, I didn't go to this year's Texas Teen Book Festival. I was going to, but then my friend got me a ticket to the A&M versus Alabama game, so I stayed here to go to the football game. Comment down below if you have ever been to the Texas Book Festival, or like what your favorite book festival near you is. Hopefully this year I can go to the North Texas Teen Book Festival. I've always wanted to go to it, but I've never been able to. Hopefully this year I can make that work, because that one just seems like so much fun, and there are like actual booktubers there, so I get to meet like other booktubers who would have no idea who the hell I am, but it'd be fun. Also, comment down below an author whose name you either always mispronounce or you never know if you're pronouncing it right. So Maggie Stiefvater, I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right, but like after the whole sea otter, sea bottom thing, maybe not. And also it's Kindara Blake or Kindare Blake or Kindar Blake. I think it's Kindara, even though it's an E. I don't know. Comment down below on who author that is for you, because honestly it's like a lot of them. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all again in another one soon.